imagination and fantasy. Yeah. There's so much imagination, there's so much fantasy and flair. Imagination and flair. Lack a bit of imagination and fantasy. Imagination and fantasy. Yeah. There's so much imagination, there's so much fantasy and flair. Imagination and flair. Lack a bit of imagination and fantasy.
Yeah. Throat's cleared?
That's cleared.
Yeah, I can leave this bit in.
Okay.
Yeah. Good evening. Welcome back to another special edition of the Sokkah podcast.
Good evening.
It's Joe and Trent.
Joe and Trent, and Joe and an international, Trent.
Yeah. Have you got your first Italy cap?
I did. I've got one cap for Italy in the Kick It World Cup in WA.
Yeah. It's like a Sunday League World Cup in Perth.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
You know, I heard a funny story.
Okay.
There was an African team who applied somewhere in Africa, like sent an email to Football West. They wanted to fly over and enter their team in the World Cup.
And how did that go for them?
Apparently, they were not allowed to enter Australia.
Happens, yeah. Because of Mark McGowan or just Football West said?
It was Football West, actually.
Anyway, you play for Italy.
I played for Italy,
and you are Italian as well, so this would like resonate. This would like it's like your childhood dream come true.
Literally, I was.
But apart from playing in like the Berlin Stadium, you're playing
the Plasterboard
at Plasterboard Arena in Inglewood.
Actually, it was a very nice ground.
Shout out to all the plasterboarders.
Yeah.
Yep. Plaster, like without plaster, where would we be?
Where would we be? I don't know, Joe.
Like your ceilings would look crap, your walls would look crappy.
Yeah.
You can use plaster for a lot of things.
Can you plaster bricks? Like, is that like the...
Yeah, it just goes over it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's like a modern look, isn't it?
Yeah, if like you break your arm, you put plaster on that, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
Is that plaster?
I think so. I think it's a form of plaster.
Yeah, if you've broken your arm and you've used plaster, comment below.
I did. I broke my finger.
You broke your wrist. Yeah, that's when you fell on it.
I fell on it, and they actually plastered the whole thing. Yeah, like I was up here.
That's how like 80-year-olds break their arm. Like they just fall.
They just fall. And you know it stinks because you can't wash it.
Yeah,
it's terrible.
Even if you have like an itch, you need like a ruler. Just like
down there. It's terrible. It's terrible. So Joe, Italy beat Australia 2-1.
Okay.
Australia went down to 10 men very early for a very rash. Someone just stepped on someone a metre away from the benches. Australia's coach was like, "Why the fuck did you step on someone?"
Graham Arnold, or just like that, the Sunday League equivalent?
It was a Sunday League equivalent. Okay. I believe the team with Australia they're all like Northern Spirit, for like a Sunday Prem's team.
Oh, okay.
We're a mix of Div 1, Div 2 and a few NPL players.
Yeah, and former NPL players. Our friend of the show, who we did have a segment about, Adam Carlino, he's got the call up.
Yes, I played with Adam today.
Yep.
He nearly scored. He started. The coach thought he was better than he was, I think.
Yeah, because like the coach used to coach him actually.
Did he?
Yeah,
okay.
back like 10 years ago. So he probably thought, he's probably like stuck at it.
He was like Adam, nice and sharp, nice and swift up front.
Yeah,
he played alright. He nearly scored.
Yeah, I saw Adam at the gym the other week.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
he's in the gym
on the bike. Yeah, every now and then I'll see him there.
Very nice. Shout out to Adrian Mano. He's a listener of the show. Matt Giudicati as well. He might be listening.
Adrian Mano. I used to ref him. Yeah. He's a good centre midfielder. Yeah.
Yeah, he played left wing. Matt played in goals. Yeah, we played 4-4-2.
No, you need to play Adriano Mano centre mid.
I was playing centre mid.
I can move you to the bench then. He probably has a better passing range than you.
You could argue that. Yeah. I would argue that as well.
And I think your turning circle was a bit too
stiff.
Yeah, too stiff. Yeah.
So I played with two boys from Sorrento. One of them, they're both Czechoslovakian. They're playing for Italy.
Slovakian or Czechoslovakian?
Czechoslovakian. They're Czech. I believe that's...
So from the Czech Republic?
Yeah,
because Czechoslovakia used to be the whole of
Czech
that area.
Czech Republic. What am I talking about?
And it's like, the Czech Republic, Serbia, Slovakia.
They're from Czech Republic.
All the Archeas.
Yes.
And
So one of them was Jakub with a long blonde hair. He was pretty cool. And then this big guy called... His name was like Zednek. He reminded me of... He reminded me of those Hungarians who play for Glory. Yeah. He was like 6'5" and like ripped. He was pretty cool. So I played 50 minutes.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I'm quite tired.
So you came straight from the game to here?
I did. Had a drink a bottle of water and...
Just water, some electrolytes?
I had electrolytes during the game.
Oh, okay, yeah, good. Smart.
But it was a pretty cool tournament. Next week the game's at 3:30, which is AFL Grand Final time.
Which, if you know me, like I love my AFL.
You do, and you love the AFL Grand Final, Joe.
I usually do, but I think this year Richmond Geelong, that's not exciting.
Bit of a meh fixture.
It's like Central Coast. No, not Central. It's like which team would it be in the Grand Final in the A League? So the equivalent A League Grand Final would be like Central Coast Mariners versus Newcastle Jets, I think.
Right. So derby.
So it's like a derby for the people who care about it.
Yeah,
who live in Newcastle, but for everyone else, it's like we don't really care. There's like two Victorian teams and like
yeah. Okay, I feel that.
Because like, it's like the one AFL Grand Final not in Victoria. So like, let's have like a team from, I don't know, Brisbane or
That's
whoever.
Really true.
But two Victorian teams ends up in it, and no one really cares.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
I understand that. I think.
Oh, did you hear what happened as well during the week in AFL?
No, tell me.
So they've dug up some of the pitch at the MCG in Melbourne.
Yeah.
They've put all like the grass in a truck and they've drone it to the Gabba for the grand final.
That is such an AFL. It's the most AFL thing I've ever heard.
Knew you'd love that. So like that, yeah. They just dug up the pitch, put it in a truck, 18-hour drive.
Wow. Okay. They wouldn't helicopter it in.
Oh, do you know how long, how many Ks are between like Melbourne and Brisbane?
Quite a few.
Quite a few.
Quite a few. Okay.
Like I've done like Coffs Harbour to like Gold Coast. And that's like 5-6 hours.
Right.
So for a helicopter, that like how much petrol do they burn as well?
A lot of petrol. Now, Joe, is there going to be an AFL Grand Final special next weekend?
I think so. I think we might preview the teams. I'll give you my best votes. We've actually got some Q&As from the Brownlow because that's tonight as well.
Is that the Brownlow tonight?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's usually on a Monday as well. So
there's
just no rules.
Now, did you post the patron exclusive podcast from last weekend? Or
No, I was going to do that today.
Okay.
Because I might space it out a little bit.
Space it out, yeah. Because we recorded 2 in 2 nights.
Yeah, which is quite consistent for us. Which is a change, which is good.
Now, Joe, how's the tax course going?
I did my quiz Friday night.
Yeah, how was it?
Tough.
So you had an hour and a half?
Yeah, and I took the whole hour and 90 as well. So, yeah, I had a little scare as well.
Ooh, okay, tell me.
So I've logged into like LMS, which is like, or Blackboard, like the unis use it, whatever. Our viewers know. And I've logged in. I've gone, okay, quiz 2. Let's do it.
Yep.
Couldn't find it.
Ooh.
Like I checked the announcement, like, yeah, it's like quiz 2 is open. Like, all right, where is it?
Yeah, where is it?
I don't know. Like, I didn't have the problem for quiz 1.
Okay.
Go in there, try to find quiz 2.
Stressing out.
I'm like, I want to do it now.
You need to do it now.
On Saturday, I'm busy. That's my
errands on Saturday.
That's my chores day. Then Sunday is my relaxed day.
Exactly.
I don't want to do it on my Saturday or my Sunday. So yeah, I spent half an hour just like clearing my cache on my internet.
Yeah, it's the cookies.
I tried like Explorer, still nothing.
Google
Then
Chrome.
turns out I had to do like one of those like pre-assessment quizzes. It's like, do you like
the
tick all
declaration?
boxes? The declarations. You need to do that before like every quiz.
Joe.
It's like, yes, do you agree? Like, yes, tick, 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 tick. Yeah. And we finally got there.
Finally got there.
But yeah, for any viewers, if you're a small business or you're an individual, which is everyone, get in touch.
You can do your tax. You can do that.
I can help out. Yeah.
Fair enough, Joe. Fair enough. Now, in podcast news, I've sent a message to Kenny Lowe, a personal. I have his number. I got his number from John. Oh no, actually,
no. You probably shouldn't say.
I sent Kenny Lowe a message.
And you got his number from John Smith.
From John Smith. Yeah. And
there's no rules.
Send it. Yeah. And
we are due for a guest though.
We are due for a guest, and Kenny has seen me. Well, it was messaged, so I can't tell if he's seen it.
He probably gets so many messages from like everyone trying to talk to him, so he's probably busy.
That's true. I'm expecting one day he might reply.
Is he still at like engineer on the side as well?
No, I believe the ECU job is a full-time commitment. Oh. That is a 50-50 stab in the dark. He might be engineering still.
Unless he's implemented engineering into his coaching style as well. Who knows?
I think that's all.
I think he could do that.
I think he could do that.
No, because what's his name? The old Man City boss. Claudio Pellegrini, his nickname was the engineer.
Ah, because he was an engineer. Do you know what type of engineering Pellegrini did?
Civil?
Civil, okay.
Oh, just a step in the dark. Like,
I think Kenny's might be mechanical.
I know this. What's the difference between a civil and a mechanical engineer?
There are plenty of differences. They're actually
for our viewers or your listeners, comment below. What's the difference between a civil and a mechanical engineer?
There's lots of differences.
Weren't you studying to be an engineer?
No.
Yeah.
My brother was an engineer. He is an engineer.
Yeah, that's
following his footsteps. Yeah.
In other news, Trent, yes. I'm now the proud owner of 15,000 shares in Blue Star Helium.
That is extremely interesting, Joe. Tell me about Blue Star Helium.
So, they mine, or I don't know if you mine helium, that they extract helium.
They extract it. Yes.
Yep, from the Earth.
Yep.
And I think they on-sell it to various places around the globe.
Do you know about helium? When they transport it, do they like make it liquid, or is it still a gas?
All I know is that this company it finds helium.
Okay.
It gets and it finds buyers for the helium.
Okay.
And I put some money into this company.
15,000 shares. That's quite a lot.
You know how many? What the share price was?
No, tell me.
4 cents.
Joe, you know what?
I'm onto something.
You're onto something. Can I think if you're listening,
the next day it was up to 5 cents.
That's so low. That's so good.
That's 15% in like one day.
So are they a new company?
I think so. Trent, I don't know.
I feel like you can only go up from there.
I've heard a rumor.
Yeah.
About this company. Like, it can't be that bad.
Yeah.
And so far so good.
Because I feel like you can't go any lower. Well, you can.
Oh, you can. You can go to zero and get like liquidated, and you lose all your money.
But that's true.
But no, yeah, I bought in. It was like 4.1 cents. The next day it was like 4.5 cents.
Wow.
Next day, 5 cents.
So you're a share owner or shareholder.
Yep, 15,000 shares. All mine.
Very interesting. Now, do you know what percentage of the company you own?
Oh, probably like 0.002.
Okay.
I don't know.
Right.
But yeah, they're based in Perth, I think.
All right.
Yeah, so yeah, shout outs to Blue Star Helium.
Okay.
Look forward to your mining or your quarterly results coming out in within 90 days.
We read the whole report.
I'll skim it.
Skim read. Very interesting.
So yeah, we've talked about AFL, the stock market.
There has been a lot going on in the Sokkah, the A League.
We'll get to that
We'll
later.
get to that. Okay.
Yeah.
What else do you want to talk about?
What else has been going on? Yeah, I don't know. I've just been studying, working.
Working, yes.
The A League's like shut itself, and we have a start date. That's a good thing. We'll start talking about A League now.
Okay. The 27th of December. How many days after Christmas is that too?
It is too, yeah.
Okay.
Great Christmas is like a bit after.
Great Christmas.
So it starts
yes.
before Great Christmas, but like everybody else's Christmas on the 25th of December.
What date's the Greece?
I think it's like in January or something.
Is it?
I don't know why.
Okay.
Like the Greeks always have to be different.
Chinese New Year's in when is that?
January.
January.
I'm not too sure.
Yeah. It's about. I feel like it's the 25th of January. That just rings a bell to me. Because I always go to that Chinese restaurant in Vic Park, Emma's.
Oh, okay. Shout out Emma's.
Shout out Emma's.
Yep. What's your favourite dish?
Oh, it'd be one of their entrees.
Entrees. Okay.
It'd be.
I love my dim sum.
They do really good dim sum. They do. I can't tell you what my favourite is, Joe. To be honest, I can't.
You
tell
know
you
what
my
I did
favourite.
during the week as well, Trent?
Tell me.
I bought some sunglasses finally.
You're not wearing them at the moment.
Oh, yep.
What brand are they?
I got some Ray-Bans.
Okay.
They're currently being sourced, from China or wherever, because I finally got prescription ones.
Oh, okay.
Because the ones I had before weren't prescription, so I'd be driving with my sunglasses on, blind as a bat.
Prescription sunglasses, game changer. Lyle and Scott, these ones.
Niall and Scott. Lyle and Scott, okay.
Very English,
I went for
I
the
believe.
classic Ray-Bans, like clear frame as well.
Okay.
I'm
Ooh.
a slut for clear frame glasses, Trent.
I think we all are,
If
Joe.
you're watching this on YouTube, you can see my glasses, clear frame.
How do you get clear frame Ray-Bans? I feel like it's a good gig.
Yeah, these are Ray-Bans as well.
Are they?
Yeah.
Quite expensive with the prescription Ray-Bans?
Or the private health insurance came in.
HBF?
HBF.
HBF,
Oh,
of
yeah.
course, of course.
For WA by WA.
Of course, they are non-for-profit.
Yep. But if they were for profit,
Yeah.
I would probably be a shareholder in them.
You would be.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting like an insurance company.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a few out there.
It would go a lot nicer with your Blue Star Helium portfolio.
It would. Oh, the portfolio is looking good.
The portfolio is really diverse.
There's one company who's like shat the bed for me.
Okay, who's that?
Oh, Regis Healthcare.
Ooh, healthcare. I don't know about that.
Yeah, they're in like retirement homes and all that.
Okay.
And like retirement homes like taken like a beating recently.
They are really
So I
much
thought,
so.
I'll get in now while the price is low. And
but
the
they're
price just continued to go low.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd beat like the big slump.
The dip,
but
but
there
it's-
was a second one which got me.
Mm.
So yeah, we're down 30%
That's the
on
killer.
that,
That's
but
the killer.
I'll hold it.
I think hold.
I think it's a long hold.
Yep. You're in for the long
Yeah,
term.
But I'm looking forward to my sunglasses. They'll arrive soon.
Okay.
But the lady said up to a month, which I think that's a bit of a piss take.
Yeah, I agree. I ordered a iPhone 11. I got upgraded my contract.
Ooh.
It was supposed to come between Thursday and Friday. It didn't arrive.
Yeah.
Not happy about it.
That's like I bought some socks from Depop as well. Some tie-dyed socks.
Tie-dyed
So
socks.
just like socks, but they've been like tie-dyed, like blue or whatever.
Very interesting choice of
I
socks.
think that'd be awesome for Ice Cream Factory. Like come December.
Joe, what events are you going to?
So far, the 12th and the 26th.
I'm going to both of those, Joe.
Ooh, I will see you there. Trent. And then the 23rd of December.
Ooh.
Tickets for some reason haven't been announced for that one yet.
Oh, is that like it might be like a banana social event, or is that
I'm
just?
not sure. No,
okay.
there's like an event
It's
for
a
it on
proper
Ice
event.
Cream, but the tickets aren't available for that.
Okay. I've got the 12th, the 26th, and the 18th, but I might be selling the 18th.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the 24th as well.
Ooh, that's
That's Christmas Eve, so
Christmas
parents
Eve.
won't be too happy about that.
No.
Because like, I don't know, I go to church and whatever, but
Yeah, that's
like
true.
the Ice Cream Factory is my church.
Joe, preach that. I think I did go out one Christmas Eve. Oh, I definitely did. I remember. It was a friend's birthday.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kane Odebrino.
Oh, big ups, Kane. Good
Big ups,
man.
Kane. Kane played for Canada in the World Cup.
Mate, Canada has like we have a few friends who play for Canada. They're not Canadian.
No, they're not.
Is that allowed? Have they got like exemptions from
I
FIFA?
think
What's the go?
you need one person with the ethnic background
Okay.
in the team. I believe Nathan Letizia, shout outs, is the only Canadian on the team.
Okay.
I was one of one.
Like, how do you
one of
prove that? You just be like, listen, Football West, I'm Canadian.
See that when someone told me one person, I was like, I don't think you're sending in birth certificates. I don't think you're doing that.
Like, they're not that organised, and like, surely the rules can't be that stringent.
It's true.
Stringent? Yeah, that's the word.
Stringent. Now, previously it wasn't Football West run, but now it's Football West run.
Oh,
so
okay,
maybe they asked for passports.
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows?
But yeah, we'll start at A-League 27th of December.
Very hot.
I will not be getting an ice cream ticket for that day because I'll be in front of the TV.
That's true.
Watching probably out at Central Coast versus Newcastle Jets.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I'll be disappointed if New Year's Eve Glory aren't versing Central Coast in Central Coast.
Yeah, I'd be bitterly
that's
disappointed.
That's one of the highlights of the year.
That makes New Year's Eve for me. Every New Year's Eve, that's what we're watching.
Apart from the one where Marcella destroyed the post.
That's right.
The game got delayed by 2 hours.
I was watching that one on KO. I think I was with you.
And I was 2 hours late, to the party or whatever.
That's why you didn't come. So I was watching it. Yeah, okay.
Remember I came in I think I watched the whole game. Yeah.
You did, yeah.
Yeah. Because I was at Pre's at Finn's house.
That's right.
Everybody left. There was me and Mason just there, and we stayed to watch the game.
That's right. Where'd we go? Where was I? Was I like?
I was a Seasons night.
Was it?
I think I was at Seasons and I left at 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Because I was not a vibe.
Yeah, not a vibe. 100%.
Yeah, that'll probably happen to me at Ice Cream Factory. I bought all these tickets and now I'll get them and you know what? I might call it at 9:30.
Well, some of the events end at 10. So.
Oh, okay.
So they're
you
a
start
5 to
early.
10.
You start
yeah,
early.
you start very early. It's a bit of a killer.
Yeah, there's big news in the A-League this week with...
Hang on, before you go there?
No.
Okay, tell me.
Wait, is this about...
No, this is Ice Cream
yeah,
Factory. So, there's this new drink has hit Australia. Apparently very popular on YouTube. White Claw. It's a
Yeah, I've heard about what's special about it? Trent?
So, I believe the brand of drink, or the type of drink, it's called a Speltzer, or a Speltzer, some sort of German.
Oh, no, I'm listening to a podcast.
Okay, tell me.
They've got an ad about this.
Okay. Because it's alcoholic water, alcoholic soda water, essentially.
Okay.
So, 92 calories, 2 grams of sugar, and gluten-free.
That's perfect.
So, athlete like an international athlete like myself.
Yep.
You need to keep the
Got your first Italy Cup.
Exactly.
Speltzer, yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Because it makes sense with an American accent you can say, but with Australian it doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I know what you mean though.
Yeah.
Because at the podcast I'm listening to where it has this ad for this type of drink, is the Bunga Bunga podcast.
The Bunga Bunga podcast.
It's about Silvio Berlusconi, the former prime minister of Italy and the former owner of AC Milan. It goes about all of his scandals and law things and just his whole Bunga Bunga situation. And it's actually the best podcast I've listened to.
That's awesome.
I've then gone on my Friday night after the quiz. I watched My Way on Netflix. It's a biography film about Silvio Berlusconi.
Right.
And they interview him and it's amazing.
Interesting.
There's so many good one-liners, which I honestly laughed at.
That's so good.
There's a funny one. So Berlusconi, he's giving a tour of his villa. It's massive. It's a museum essentially, his house. And there's a portrait of a Mussolini.
Okay.
Who's essentially a far right leader in Italy during World War I or World War II. Yeah. And now it's a bit frowned upon. Oh, it's very frowned upon. It's a fascist leader.
Yeah.
Berlusconi has a portrait of him in his house. And he says to the camera, "Oh, make sure you don't show this on camera because outside of Italy it won't go down well." And obviously Netflix have kept that bit in.
I like that.
Which is quite strange. And there's one bit he goes into, he helicopters into AC Milan's training session.
Yes, of course, as you do.
And he goes up to Jeremy Menez at the time, it's 2015. It was the newspapers are saying you're playing well now.
Okay, that's a good way to announce someone their form.
Yeah, it's the newspapers.
Newspapers
saying they're playing well. But no, I've gone on to bought his biography as well.
But Berlusconi's.
Yeah,
interesting.
Yeah, I think he might be one of my role models.
Okay, I think you should aspire to be like him.
Because it's interesting, how he the reason why he wanted to become prime minister was essentially so he had immunity for him not to go to prison in the first place.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
No, he's good. He's a good man. He's just misunderstood.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Now, was he involved with the mob at any point?
There are ties. So how he made his early money. There are allegations that the mafia did fund him early on.
So, but he never got. Did he get assassinated?
He's alive.
Okay, he's alive. Because I recently played Mafia Definitive Edition. It's a game. It's a 1930s New York.
Hey, I'm walking over here.
I'm walking over here.
That kind of thing.
And so the moral of this, it's a great game, great story. The moral of the sort of whole mob scene is eventually you get assassinated.
Yeah.
Because you cost so many people.
Yeah.
And so the main character got assassinated.
No, Berlusconi was close to getting assassinated. He was doing a rally
right
in Milan next to the Duomo, and someone threw something at him and like hit him in the face and like knocked out some of his teeth.
Really?
So yeah,
Interesting.
Poor guy.
So I feel like if someone wanted to kill him, they could just shoot him. So I feel like he's alright. I feel like he's alive.
Yeah,
he's
he's good. He got coronavirus. 80 years old, survived it.
Really?
Yeah, he's a legend.
Oh,
He's
legend.
smashing
Living
it.
legend.
But no, he currently owns Monza,
Okay.
which is like a town like outside Milan, where like the racetrack is at in Serie B at the moment.
Okay.
And they just signed Prince Boateng.
Did they? Kevin
Yeah.
Prince Boateng?
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's the draw like Monza has now, owned by Berlusconi. It's run by Galliani, who used to be like the CEO of Milan as well.
And have Boateng.
Now Boateng, who was at Barcelona last year.
Was he?
Yeah.
Kevin Prince Boateng?
Yeah.
Did he play a game?
I think 1 or 2. Because he went from like Fiorentina.
Did he go to China?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Yeah, okay, fair.
But yeah, no, Monza's going places.
Going
In
places.
Serie B at the moment.
Interesting.
They'll probably get promoted.
Interesting. Now, Joe, going back to the Speltzers.
Yeah.
Or Spreltzers. They're 1.2 standards. They taste like soda water, which is a little bit dangerous.
Yeah.
But I think for the summer.
Perfect for summer.
Perfect for summer.
I should have brought a beer today.
Oh, it would be good. Actually, you know what? Next time we record.
Yeah.
Probably beer.
Yeah, we need a guest on soon.
We do. We do.
Yeah,
It's
I
okay.
think
We're
we're
working on it.
Yeah. Should we get to the big news this week in the A-League?
Tell me, Joe.
Kyle Robinson.
Carl Robinson.
Kyle. I said that on purpose.
Carl Robinson.
Yeah, Kyle.
So, JP DeMarini, thanks for coming. I'm actually surprised that... Well, obviously they wanted Carl Robinson more.
yeah.
So that's why JP's left. But he's been poached.
Yeah, which I don't like. Like now there's like a proper derby. Now.
Yeah. He's officially a slitherer snake.
But if you look at Newcastle at the moment, are they going to be a club next year? There's a lot of issues.
That's
regarding
true.
That. So
But like on the field to end the season, they were sick.
yeah, like they would have if they made top 6, they would have.
I reckon they would have won.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like they were saucy. They beat everyone pretty much.
Yeah, essentially.
Their form was like insane.
Yeah, and they had a really good squad. So I really feel for the players, feel for the fans because they had a great coach, great squad.
But yeah, the money behind Newcastle at the moment is there any?
Yeah,
Who knows?
I don't think there's
Because
any.
Laurie McKenna did say that like the owners haven't put money into the club since like since a few years at least.
Yeah, yeah,
So I think they're on the market for new owners.
yeah. Which I think a lot of clubs quite are.
Yeah, but yeah, Kyle Robinson to Western Sydney.
What a snake.
I wonder if he'll bring any players along. Like you
See-
think like try Bernie Abini,
He'd bring
Joe
Ledley.
Like
yeah.
you'd want to.
Yeah. I don't think it's right because I was really backing Newcastle at that one point. That's when the end of the season.
Yeah, they were going places. They had aspirations.
I did. And JP DeMarini finally, I was like, he's an alright bloke. He finally like won me over. But now he's out the door. Now, another news, Joe. Ross Aloisi is the Adelaide United assistant.
Which is bigger news, which everybody wanted in the
This is
A-League.
big. This is probably the biggest news we've heard. I just want fights.
Stuff will get broken. Tables will be thrown.
Punches will be thrown.
Water bottles on the pitch.
I just want he just needs to react to everything. That's his job.
He will. He's a bulldog.
Up
That's what you want from an assistant coach. Just be a bulldog.
off the bench, shouting at every decision.
Just like Paddy Kaznorbo at City, who's now head coach. I wonder if he'll like tone it down a bit.
That's true.
But assistant coaches just want to be up in the ear of the fourth official, like telling them like all these like things we shouldn't say.
That's right.
On our pod.
On our podcast, exactly. So Kaznorbo's the head coach at Melbourne City.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that. I didn't put it down my notes.
I think it's too like butch, like too like strong. Like I don't know.
He's done well. I think he's done alright with the women's, done alright with as an assistant. I did like Monbear though.
Oh, everyone did, yeah.
Yeah.
But he's 103 years old now.
Very, very old
Yeah.
man. Now, I reckon, is there going to be a Kaznorbo swing? Do you reckon I can tactically
I think
analyse
City might
Melbourne
just play
City?
a 5-4-1.
Yeah.
And just not concede a goal the whole season.
That sounds like Kaznorbo.
Yeah, like he used to play at Leeds and everything. So yeah, good on him. Getting out there.
Yeah, for sure. Now, Joe, how long have we gone for?
23 minutes. So we might head it here, and then we'll just get stuck into the rest of the news going around in the A-League.
For sure.
Which, off the top of my head, I can't remember any.
I've got it on my phone.
Happy days. Now, Trent, we're back.
We're back, Joe. Now, we forgot our sponsors.
Yep.
Now, Joe, Streamgate has been live streaming since 2008, specialising in custom-built stream pages, pay-per-view and multi-language streaming. They can cater to large online conferences with multiple simultaneous streams and destinations, including all social media channels, servicing clients Australia-wide. Go to streamgate.com.au or find them on Instagram. Forza Sydney FC, Dennis reckons, but Streamgate Live Streaming Australia, our official sponsor, Joe.
Yep. Along with Vintage Soccer Shirts Australia. I nearly forgot their name there. Use promo code Sokkah SOKKAH for 10% off at the checkout at Vintage Soccer Shirts Australia.
100%, Joe. 100%.
And they have some nice kits at the moment.
They do. I'm pretty sure John Turner will be buying a few.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Of course.
But yeah, there was some news during the week.
So there's lots of news about the glory.
Yeah.
So the first one, Jacob Burns departs.
Happens.
Now,
I think
are
some
you in the
people
camp
wanted
of?
that.
Are you in the camp of hating Jacob Burns, or?
I think I'm indifferent. I don't really care about what happens behind the scenes. I just want to see Glory win like games.
That's a very ignorant comment, Joe. Why would you not care what happens behind the scenes? Do
Maybe.
you think not behind the scenes doesn't affect
If
the
they
field performances?
can put on 11 players and they can win a football game, that's what I really care about, really.
Yeah, but oh my goodness, Jacob Burns signed everyone. He signs the team, so like he's the guy signing the players. So do you care who we sign?
Yeah. Well, I don't care who we sign as long as we win games, really. So what matters the most? 3 points, Trent.
Yeah, but hey, you get the process. We'll care about the
but
process.
Trent, I can't be invested in every aspect of the club.
We don't have to be invested. Just like you like him, we don't like him.
I'm indifferent. I don't really care.
All right. Well,
He seems like a nice guy.
No. He seems like. Look, some people think he probably because he doesn't have much business experience. Some people don't like his character. So they think he's a bit of a harsh character. I thought he actually did okay, but personally,
what was his job? Like football
director of football. So he'd pretty much make the signings.
Ah, well, happens.
So I reckon quite a lot of people quite happy about it.
Bigger
Don't
news
really
though.
like him.
Like, who cares about Burnsy and all that, or the football director? Zadkovic is back in the A-League. That's all that matters. He is the assistant coach, pretty much.
He's assistant coach, and he's also the academy head coach.
See, that's all I care about. Like, I don't care about directors of football. Like, they're just a fancy football word to me.
Now,
Zadzid's back.
I want to see Zads in a tracksuit
Oh, that'd be great.
on the coaching track.
Mate, Glory's going to have Grinta next year.
Yeah, they will.
Tackles will be made.
Tackles will
Legs
be
will be
made.
broken.
Interestingly,
Bones snapped.
I reckon
Crunching tackles in midfield. That's all I care about, Trent.
Zakovic
Forget
is
about your
another job.
director of football and who makes the signings. I want to see hard tackles.
Okay.
That's all that matters to me.
Do you reckon we're going to have an increase in hard tackles now that Zakovic is in?
100%. Red cards, everything. Yellow cards.
Bangers from outside the box, 30 yards.
Every now and then, yeah.
So did he come on and get sent off and get... Was he the quickest sent
Yeah,
off
12
ever?
seconds, yeah.
Okay.
But I know like Zads was like a coach in like an MPL team.
That's right, somewhere.
But yeah, now he's back in the promised land.
Now, we know in that game he scored a banger. Did he come on and score a banger, or did he start?
Oh, I can't remember, Trent.
Yeah, I think he started.
That game I was wearing my Glory Zadkovic shirt.
Boy,
Yeah.
interesting.
It's signed by him as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oof. When did you get signed after the game?
No, when I bought it, like someone had to go to like the Glory office. And I was like, what kind of kid gets Zadkovic on the back of the shirt? And one of the guys was like, do you want like him to sign it for you? And I've gone, yeah, all right. So he was like, yeah, come back in a week. And yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, that's
Was
how
it
good the
more
service
expensive
is.
or?
No, same price. Because the guy was like, do you want it signed by him? I was like, all right. I was like, yeah, just come back in a week. And yeah. Well, to Joseph, all the best, Ruben.
That's so good. Now, Joe.
Great customer service.
Great customer service. The Popoviches, Christian and Gabriel, have both signed for Xanthi.
Is that how you say it? Xanthi?
I think so.
Yeah, who knows? But yeah.
Now, Joe,
I'm a little bit salty about Christian going because I liked him.
I fear for their life. They're going to get slaughtered by the Greek fans.
By the Greeks.
By the Greeks. Greeks don't like anyone. So, like, and if they hear the Suns are playing, they'll just throw, like, souvlaki at them.
Mate, can they even afford tickets to the games, though? Like
The Greeks?
Do Greeks have money?
They're all tax evasion. They don't get money.
But do they have money to evade from tax in the first place?
I think they do. I just fear that, like, a large chunk of, like a dangerously large amount of feta cheese is just going to be thrown at the Popoviches.
Christian is a tall boy. I think he can fend
Handle
for himself,
himself.
same as Tony.
I don't think Gabriel's done.
Gabriel, he hasn't had his growth spurt yet.
Death
so,
by feta cheese.
Is that what they're eeting? Oh, yeah, feta would be Greek, eh?
Yeah, they sort of
and
throw
like
it at them.
souvlaki with, like,
Yeah.
chips in it.
So, I
everything.
reckon, because the Greeks are notoriously, like, they'll just hate on
and
their own players.
Yeah, and they can't manage money.
They can't manage money at all.
Oh, there was like a video like last year, something happening in like the Greek league, and like one of the owners of the club just like walked onto the pitch with like a pistol in like his belt.
See, I fear one of them's going to walk out. One of them's going to get shot. That's what I'm fearing.
But no, that's like how many because like Brillante signed for him. They got a defender.
Yeah, so they made
can't remember.
quite a few signings. Mr. Old Popovich.
Like how many like non-EU players are can they
allowed?
play in Greece? Yeah,
Oh, I don't think there's a cap.
surely there's a cap. I don't know.
Oh yeah, actually a foreign cap. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
I think there's just going to be like an Australian contingent and the Greek contingent and just nothing in between.
yeah, and like they're not going to get along.
No.
Maybe.
But the thing is, Tony's not going to get sacked unless they get a new owner.
Yeah, because the owner is Aussie. Why doesn't the owner buy like Newcastle Jets?
That's true.
Or like is he Greek? Does he have like an affection for that?
What's his name? He owned a Greek club.
Yeah.
He owned a Greek club in like
prior.
like a MPL
Oh,
team.
okay, yeah, fair play.
Pappas? Tony Pappas?
I
Arthur
don't
Pappas?
know.
Bill Pappas?
Well, it's like a Greek
Arthur
name.
Pappas is referee, isn't he?
I
Old bloke.
couldn't tell you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
During the week as well, Adelaide.
Adelaide lost everyone. Let me get my notes up. I feel sorry for Adelaide. So,
Like, firstly, they live in Adelaide. No, I'm joking. Nah.
the only positive is Ross Aloisi's joined them. So, but Riley McGree, He joined an MLS team that's like an expansion team.
Yeah.
Charlotte FC.
Why'd you sign for Charlotte? Out of every team in like the USA, like sign for like I don't know, like somewhere I don't know,
LA.
like Miami.
Miami. Oof. Hot in Miami. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, there's beaches there. Higuain's there with his brother as well.
Oh, is he? Interesting.
Yeah.
So he's loaned to Birmingham City, which is a bit of a interesting.
Yeah, Peaky Blinders.
Peaky Blinders. Some say my brother says I've got a Peaky Blinders haircut.
Okay.
Okay. Do you?
Like shaved around the... Oh, wait, you do.
I do.
No, like you don't have like the fresh enough fade.
It's not fresh enough. Oh, but it's... I got a 0 to 1 when I got a cut 2 weeks ago.
No, but they're like you got the fade. Like there's just like no fade.
Oh, no hair.
It goes from like 0 to like a 5 on the top with
okay.
no fade. Yeah.
Should I do that?
Have you watched Peaky Blinders?
No.
Yeah, watch it and like you know what I'm talking about.
Okay. Lachlan Brook, one of their promising youngsters, joined Brentford.
Yeah, good on him. Getting out there.
Riley McGree and Brooks were undisclosed fees. Mila Jusnic joined Randers FC.
Why are they undisclosed? Just let the people know the fees.
Let the people know.
But you know what does annoy me about transfer fees?
What?
When Fox Sports converts them into like Australian dollars. That just, like I don't care.
Just leave it in.
Just leave it as like 37 million euros. I don't care if it's 1 billion Australian dollars.
Which it is, because you know PS5 games now have gone up. So like they usually retail at 99, you can get them at 69 at JB.
Yeah.
Now they're 124.99 in EB games. That's $25, and they've gone up $10. That doesn't work.
That's why, Trent, you just play Football Manager all year long. But now, Trent, I have a conundrum with my Football Manager team.
Tell me your conundrum.
Because Football Manager 21 comes out November 24.
Ooh, okay.
I haven't won the league yet with my Pro Virtually team in Football Manager 2020.
Okay.
I think I've been with them for like 15 seasons.
You haven't won the season?
I came close to winning Serie
So
A.
you're in Serie A, okay.
Yeah. You think so after 15
Yeah.
seasons. But no, like I have won the Coppa Italia twice, I think in back-to-back seasons.
Have you gone down again?
No, so I went like from like, I was stuck in Serie C for 2 years, Serie B for 2 years, and I made for Serie A. Stayed there for like 10 years.
Nice.
I was like 2 wins off winning the league.
Consolidation,
Yeah.
but...
So I remember like, with like 5 games left, I had to like win like 4 of them to win the league. Ended up losing one, and then last game of the season, I was versing Inter.
Oof.
And they beat me in my own backyard for them to win the league. That one hurt. That hurt me, Trent. But no, just play football. Yeah, Football Manager.
Football Manager, okay.
Because you love your data science and everything. That's Football Manager.
Yeah, but that's like my job. That's how I want to. That's my part-time. Doesn't want to be my job.
My job is looking at emails all day, and then you play Football Manager, and you're checking more emails.
Fair point.
And you get to play Catenaccio when you want to. So
that's true. So, what else we got? Well, that's all the news. Oh no, Adelaide signed Dom Costanzo, who scored 14 goals in 18 games for Croydon Kings FC in NPL.
Good on them. Melbourne signed some guy from England.
Did they?
McManamum.
Okay.
Yes, Callum McManamum.
Okay.
No.
Where does he play? McManaham.
Something like
McManaman.
that. Yeah. There's a Mc in there,
So,
a winger.
Jake Brimmer has left the Glory and joined Victory.
You know what annoys me about that?
What?
I only got to use the term Brimiesta for like 6 months.
Yeah, it's true. He really came into his own.
I wanted one more season of like Brimiesta tweets. But now he plays for Victory.
He's pretty good.
Which is like comes full circle for him because there's actually like pictures of Brimmer in like the Melbourne Victory active support from like way back.
Really, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool.
So he's like a Melbourne lad back.
Atkinson and obviously Boot signed for Melbourne City. I don't think we actually covered that. So, I mean, that is putrid. Now, but the Glory have come out and said they're going to keep Castro, Fornaroli and the Icon.
Yep.
Which I thought is... And they're actually
That's all we need, really.
and going to sign some new players. So
to be fair, Glory have said, next week we're going to announce some players.
We have 10
players.
players.
They've said that for about 3 weeks.
Yeah, we have 10.
Announced
We have 10 players. And we're going to play in the Champions League, which is like in like 5 weeks. Yeah.
Good luck to them.
I mean... They've got 10 players.
May the Lord have mercy on their souls, Trent.
I just hope they play the NPL boys. That aren't. I just want to see young players that aren't have Popovich on the back of their shirt. You know.
See, do I renew my membership next year for Glory?
Oh, you know who played? Sorry. Riley Warland played the game before me in the World Cup. Riley Warland. He played for Finland. Is he Finnish, Joe?
Well, could be, Trent.
Do you renew your membership?
Yeah,
Joe?
I don't know because I don't want to pay like $350 to watch kids play.
But you did. You wanted to watch the Popoviches who were kids play. Yeah, no problem with that.
Popper was coach. I trusted Popper. I don't trust Garcia. I've spoken to people in the NPL community that said Garcia, we're not too keen on him.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm going to back him though for a little bit.
In my opinion, Perth Glory should have gone for Maurizio Sardi. That's what I think, Trent.
I think that would have been a good appointment.
Exactly. Because you know what annoys me with that? They always go for all these English players and English coaches. I want to see an Italian, Trent. With someone who smokes on the sidelines.
Yeah, someone who smokes, someone with a tactical genius.
With a cool surname, like McManamum. What kind of surname is that?
Yeah, I want an experienced old Italian.
I want to see another Pellegrino or something like Piovacari.
Smoking. and just tactical know-how.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't even care about that. Just have bloody fuck.
We want different things, I think.
Yeah. I just want to see a nice Italian surname on the back of a shirt.
Yeah, that's true.
That's how low the bar is for me with Italians coming into the
Just
A-League.
give me a surname.
Piovacari.
Adriano Pellegrino, what a legend.
He was good, yeah. He's been around. But that's like 2 Italians have been in the A-League. Del Piero, 3.
Yeah.
That's all. I want to see
there was the Truffaut brothers Italian.
Them, yeah. But I want to see more.
Okay.
Like, they need to start poaching, like, old...
Gallifuoco.
Macaroni, yeah.
Macaroni, yeah.
I want to see Papu Gomez, the Atalanta striker in Serie A.
Joe, tell me about the team in the Serie... Oh, wait, wait.
Monza, yeah, we talked about Monza.
Okay, we talked about Monza.
But last night I did watch Atalanta play, who Papu Gomez plays for.
Okay.
Atalanta, they're my second favourite team in Italy, Trent. Possibly my first now, because Juventus are just a corporation now.
They're just a big corporation, aren't they?
But no, Atalanta, I thought they were versing Napoli last night. It was like easy. Over 2.5 goals, easy.
Easy.
And Atalanta to win, because they're so good to watch. They have Duvan Zapata. Ilicic was back, you know? I was like, they can easily beat Napoli, coached by Gattuso.
Oh, of course.
Half time, Napoli's up 4-0. So
Dingo faint.
Yeah, the first leg of my multi came through, which was over 2.5 goals. But I needed then Atalanta to score 5 goals in one half to win, which didn't happen. They scored 1.
Okay.
But Napoli have an awesome new striker. He's like Oshimer, some Nigerian brother from France, signed from Lille.
Interesting.
Baller. Absolutely amazing. He touched the ball, things would happen when the ball was at his feet.
Yeah, I like it.
But yeah, and then what did I do last night?
Who was the 33-year-old striker you told me about?
Oh, Ciccio Caputo.
Caputo. Tell me about Ciccio Caputo, Joe.
33 years old.
Yep.
You think, he's too old to get a national team call-up for Italy. Plays for Italy during the week. Scores a goal against Moldova.
That is beautiful.
Plays for Sassuolo. No one's heard of him. Now he's an absolute baller.
That's so
Tonight he'll score, I've got a multi with him in it.
Yep.
To score a goal and Sassuolo to win. Remember the name, Ciccio Caputo. He should come to the A-League next season.
He could.
See? Target Quagliarella.
Yeah.
Ciccio Caputo. All these 35-year-old Italians. Get Diamanti on the phone.
They should come play for the Italy in the World Cup. They should join our squad.
Mate, Italy needed them in the last World Cup to see them qualify.
Awesome. So how long have we gone for?
Got 12 minutes on this one.
Okay.
Do we have some fan Q&As? You want to get into them? Or
we can get to them, Joe.
Is there more news going around?
I've exhausted my news.
Yeah, I can't think of anything off the top of my... I actually did some things I wanted to talk about.
Tell me about your notes, Joe. You took some notes.
Did you see Virgil van Dijk's injury last night?
ACL.
Yep.
Apparently
that's the word going around. But today I was scrolling Twitter, and Twitter's always cancer the next day whenever Liverpool lose.
That's right. But they drew.
I follow 2 Liverpool fans, and I don't know, the Twitter algorithm, I don't know what it does, but my new feed is filled with Liverpool and Everton tweets.
Yep.
I don't know why. I follow all these Serie A pages, pretty much.
The algorithm, Joe. The algorithm.
But I saw a tweet today from one Liverpool fan. He said Liverpool should seek out a lawsuit for Everton for injuring Van Dijk, since there was no red card or anything.
That sounds like the most Liverpool thing.
Yeah, and I was
Liverpool fan thing ever.
Yeah, they want compensation for for Van Dijk getting injured.
That is no.
Bro, come on. That's
it's like every injury you can't. No one's going out there to injure someone purposely.
Yeah. But that rule could be there is a rule for that.
Right.
But I think because it's the interpretation of dangerous play and all that comes into play when there's an offside decision. Then there's a tackle afterwards. I think if there's intense injure the person.
That's right. Then maybe seek out compensation.
No, not there's a red card and all that.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah,
he's worth a lot, Virgil van Dijk, in world football.
He is. He's not quite as good as Kalidou Koulibaly. I watched play for Napoli last night.
I tell you who's terrible? Eric Bailly. Plays for Man United.
I think Man U just terrible, full stop.
He's so overrated. That's just my opinion.
Yeah. Man U had a good win as well last night.
They did, actually. Eric Bailly might have played last night. Bruno Fernandes, not Dennis Fernandes. He's our sponsor.
Yeah.
Bruno Fernandes, I watched him play a few weeks ago against Brighton and Hove. Where he scored that penalty, and he was pretty rubbish. But he actually is playing very well at the moment.
You know who's awesome as well in a Serie A? Atalanta signed a new guy from PSV, Lammers. Okay. A young kid. Awesome. Comes off the bench, 2 goals and 2 impact sub.
Impact sub.
Yeah, he's been subbed on twice, scored 2 goals.
Interesting.
So it's a play behind Zapata, Ilicic, Muriel, Gomez. He comes on.
Pretty good.
He's very good. Very technical player.
Okay.
Very good with ball on his feet.
Ball on his feet.
Bit of that.
Okay.
Very good.
Now, Joe, what else have you got?
We talked about everything else, really.
Okay, can we get the fan Q&As?
We do have some Q&As, which I will get up now. The Patreons as well.
Let's shout out the Patreons.
Yeah, I'll get that up now.
Now, Joe, I'll talk about I'm making pasta tonight.
What kind? I hope you're using rigatoni. Spaghettini.
Spaghettini, like very skinny pasta. Very skinny spaghetti.
Okay,
So-
my go-to now is just rigatoni.
Okay.
I won't have anything apart from rigatoni
Really?
at the moment.
So we've got this sauce. So we stuffed some squid with some spinach ricotta and cooked it in red sauce, and we've got a bit of red sauce left over.
You know what? Like every now and then I'll come home, mum and dad are out, so I need to like make my own dinner. I'll just chop up some tomato, like two tomatoes.
2 tomatoes,
Chuck in the fry pan, a little bit of oil.
bit of garlic. No garlic.
Like, did I put in garlic? No, because I couldn't find
What
it.
kind of Italian are you? No garlic, Joe.
I couldn't find it.
Okay. I don't know. Garlic should be in every household.
Yeah, I did put garlic. No, I was thinking about. I thought you were talking about basil. I don't
Okay.
know why, but yeah, but like 1 clove of garlic.
1.
Yeah.
Okay, you should put more. That's alright.
What
Continue.
else I put in? Some salt. Like fry that for like 15 minutes whilst you're boiling the pasta. Just a quick sauce.
Quick
right there.
sauce?
And it's beautiful.
Garlic, olive oil,
Love it.
tomatoes. What
Yeah,
else you want?
with the rigatoni as well. I do have the Patreons up.
Tell me, Joe.
So what is our Patreon, Trent?
It is a platform where people can give us money every month, and they get to give us money every month.
And
now they get perks.
And they receive perks as well, Trent.
They receive exclusive podcasts from when me and Joe are on a night out, and we usually record a little thing
which
on
is
our phone.
quite often.
It's quite often. And they also have a Discord where there's lots of interesting A-League chat going on in there.
A lot of food-related chat as well.
Food-related chat,
about
yes.
cakes and curries and
Cakes, curries, yes.
crock and bushes, the whole works. But another perk, along with becoming a Patreon member, which you can join at www.patreon.com/Sokkah podcast, is get shout-outs weekly or whenever we record.
Yes.
When the season starts, it'll be weekly.
Yes, of course.
But now there's like not enough like news and stuff for us to talk about, so
sure.
bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly?
Who knows? Yeah. But anyway, shout-outs to Dusty, Ryan Robinson, Milan Kasauri, Oscar Brotherson, Joe K, Andy Tin, John Morris, Harry Russell, Dennis Fernandez, my favourite, Ben Robson, Taylor Morris, Natasha Williams, Andrea, Jacob Colangelo, Jordan Waters, David Clark, Fraser Marnham, and Glenn Oliviero. The
Big
shaggers,
ups.
we call them,
The shaggers.
because they are shaggers.
They are shaggers.
And yeah, big ups.
They keep the lights on, Joe?
Oh, we got Q&As, I forgot that.
Okay.
There's no rules. Oh, the ice cream van is down the corner.
I could really go on ice cream.
Oh, I had some ice cream on Friday. Like a little van came into work.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Any good?
Oh, yeah, it's pretty soft serve.
Oh, soft serve.
Probably a few calories in there.
Mm.
But yeah, anyway, to our questions from 3032. Follow them on Instagram.
Oh, yeah. They're people who did our logo, didn't
Yeah, they designed our logo. They make some nice cartoons. Who has the best and worst kit for the upcoming A-League season?
Glorious Kit hasn't been reviewed yet, has it?
No, apparently they've got a new kit, but
big
I
Kappa
think
reveal.
best is the Western Sydney Wanderers with the Kappa one,
Kappa, yeah.
with the white collar, sexy.
That's the one David Vianney asked for, isn't it?
It is, yeah. That was pretty cool seeing all that like happen on Twitter.
Yeah.
The worst kit, probably Sydney, because they're not getting a new one,
Aren't they?
and it shows a lack of ambition by the best club, you'd think.
No ambition, Sydney. No ambition.
Lee Broxton Facts says A-League table predictions for the upcoming season from both of you, please. Hindsight will be fun. I'll give you my top 6, Dennis. Not Dennis, Lee Broxton Facts.
Tell me.
First, Sydney.
Yep.
Second, West Sydney.
Okay.
For Kyle Robinson, my favourite.
Kyle.
Glory won't make it.
Yep. No, they won't make it at all.
How many teams? Oh, I reckon MacArthur.
You reckon MacArthur?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
I hope our audio captures the ice cream.
I think it will.
Which other teams are there? Adelaide, no.
Okay. You named 3 teams in the top 6.
Wellington, yes, because I think they've held on to most of their players.
Yeah.
Oh, Steinemann and Hooper have left.
Yeah, but the
I
majority.
reckon they'll make it.
Yeah.
Ufuk stayed.
Yeah.
Who else is there in the league?
Joe, you tell me.
I can't remember
Do
the
you name
teams.
my top 6?
Yeah, that's my top 4. Lee Broxton Facts.
Top 4. Western United.
Oh, Western. How could I forget about Diamante?
Western United first. Western Sydney third. Wellington second. Sydney FC fourth.
Okay. Glory top 6.
Sixth.
Victory. Oh, Victory have a nice away kit though,
Victory outside the 6.
but with a Callum McManamum.
Melbourne City fifth. That's my top 6. Lee Broxton.
Okay. John says, fan of the show, pick 5 MPLWA players who promote to Glory's first team for this season. If Dan Steins isn't included, you must cease the podcast.
Dan Steins.
I couldn't name you 5 MPL players.
Dan Steins, Ethan Brooks.
They're not MPL Glory players. Oh, they're just former MPL WA players? Or
What does he
current?
say? NPL Glory players.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that would assume that they are.
Can we just say
current players.
NPL players?
Yeah. Go on. I want to see Gustavo Cacaccioni.
Kakachani. What about Gustavo
Gustavo Marulunda.
Marulunda,
Yeah,
that's
from
2.
Bayswater. I want
Ethan
him in
Brooks,
Glory.
number 3.
Yeah.
Daniel Steins, number 4.
Yep. Who's another 5? Who's another
Jack
MPL?
Leach, number 5.
Jack Leach, yep. There's 5. They don't play for Glory, but they are MPL
They
players, John.
Some of them just play for Glory.
Chicken Treat Fan Club, fan of the show, he says, who is polling the most 3-vote games in the Brownlow? I reckon Lockie Neal. I reckon he'll get a lot of 2s and 1s. He'll probably win it. He will win it. I've got money on it as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can I have a stab in the dark?
Yep, go on.
Dangerfield. Is that viable? Is that viable?
Yeah, like he'll get a few votes, not enough to win, but we'll get a few 3s here and there.
2 3s, yeah.
Chavapi Fingers, fan of the show, he says, "Why don't my parents love me?"
There'd be a few reasons for that.
It's your work ethic, B.
Work ethic.
That's why.
Okay.
Another question from John: should free agents become like rentals, where teams who need a spot filled for as long as needed can sign them? It gives teams the chances to fill the gaps short term and puts the free agents in the shop window.
100%.
Yeah,
100%. It should be like a Netflix catalogue of players.
Yeah, like John goes on to say, similar to Video Easy or Blockbuster.
Exactly. So you turn on the TV, and every player has a card.
Yeah,
just like a box.
I think there should be a raffle. Just raffle off all the free agents.
I wouldn't raffle them. No,
I can raffle.
Oh, you can pick who you want. It's pick and choose.
A mystery.
Oh yeah, I pick and choose, but then you have a mystery.
I don't want
as
the clubs knowing which player that they want to get. That'd be cool. It's like an X Factor. I can jazz up the A-League. How long have we gone for, by the way? We got time.
Okay.
Jazz up the A-League.
Jazz up the A-League.
Every week, so the team gets to name 10 players.
Yep.
The 11th player, you just pull...
the starting 10.
You just pull a name out of a hat for the 11th player, and it can be just a random guy
and
on
he
the street.
starts.
A random guy on the street.
And he starts.
60 minutes minimum he has to play for.
So what about the rest of the squad? Like, how do they fit in?
They still play. You just need to fit your team around this mystery person you draw out of the hat.
Glory's been doing that.
That's a good gimmick.
Playing with the traffic cones.
Ryan says, any good fixtures in the UCL for a high-earning multi? I had a look at this, Ryan. Atalanta to beat Midtjylland.
Okay.
The Danish team
Danish
that
team,
Mobile
yes.
plays for.
Yes.
Atalanta paying 150.
Oof.
That being said, I did bet on Atalanta last night, and they did lose 4-1.
4-1. Yeah.
But yeah, take that as you will. I think that's all of our questions.
All right, Joe.
Yep. Anyway, Trent, any parting notes that you want to say this week?
Any party notes? Please come down to Plaster Stadium. Don't watch the AFL Grand Final. Watch Italy versus...
I'll be watching the Grand Final, Trent.
Albania, 3:30.
Albania. Oh, there's some hard tackles by the Albanians.
Apparently Albania in our league are like a bunch of Year 11 students from some school. They were playing against Colombia.
Yeah.
I just watched the first 10 minutes. It was an interesting game, but there might be a walkover. So we'll see how we go.
Anyway, guys, Lockie Neal win the Brownlow for me tonight.
Yep.
Same with Chicho Caputo to score and Sassuolo to win tonight.
Okay.
Along with, I need Udinese to win, to beat Parma.
Mm-hmm.
I need Roma to beat Benevento, which have looked good this season, Benevento, so I'm worried about that one.
Okay.
I need Fiorentina to beat Spezia, who one they used to play for.
Oh, there you go.
Anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe. If you have any comments for us, critical
analysis
nice comments, just comment below, and I'll cry to them. Cheers.